Hello. Got that on mute. All right. Let's see. Yep, I can hear myself. So that means we're live. And we're way early. And we're early because I am whipped. Whipped. This day has officially took it out of me. I'm actually going to lift this up a little bit and bring it down a little bit. There we go. Oh, what's up, everybody? I'm okay. What's up, Mary, Jerry, Christina, Luca, Nerdy Niecy? What's up, Colin? Click. Hey, Ryder, how you doing? So yeah, it's just been one of those days, and I was just like, just time to go. It's time to get it and go. What's up, Doc? What's up, Blue Sniffer? Oh my goodness. Get this chat pulled out over here where I can read it. That's a good one, Doc. Thank you so much. So yeah, I just, got some new crafting toys, or not toys, tools. So I thought I just wanted to come down and work on something. I just wanted to just like separate. So 6-inch Yoda. So I just wanted to get away for a little bit. What better place to do it? Hang out with you guys. So I got something. I'm gonna try this thing out. This is a bone folder creaser, right there. And I know you're asking yourself, what? Right there. Thing's got some weight to it. So I wanted to see if this would work. So I'm gonna try something. We'll see if this will work. That's what I'm gonna do. You never know something's gonna work unless you try it, right? Boom. So when I do my dioramas and stuff, and I make the cracks, usually you use like a ballpoint pen or anything. You can actually use a skewer. And so basically, when you cut the line, which you can't see, right, this little razor blade line, you can take a pen or a skewer and come down the line, and it makes it wider. So it makes the crack in the concrete or the mortar. But I seen this thing, and what this thing is designed to do, it's designed when you do work with leather, and you got like a pocket, or you turn something inside out, like right here, that fits up in the corner and it gets it out. So I was curious if this would work for this. So I've done it with a skewer. Now I'm gonna do it with this thing. Skewer, boom. I dig it. That will work out great. And it's a lot easier to manipulate. Voila, one crease. that test was successful. Nice, Ren. I still just got my one. That's all I've got. And my other little tool that I picked up is my nibbler. That's right, I said nibbler. Right there. If you do anything with fabric, sewing, or anything like that, you will know what a nibbler is. So I am going to experiment with this little nibbler. So when you do foam work and you got your patterns, they have registration lines on them. Now this is a pattern I did for a blade. It doesn't have registration lines, but I'm gonna use this one as a demonstration. So you do your registration lines, which transfers to these lines here. Well, what's a pain is coming in with a box cutter or an X-Acto knife and cutting those out. So I wanted to try this nibbler and see. Oh my gosh. That's money right there. That is money. Way to go, nibbler. Yeah. Two tools down. Stream is over. We're done. I got nothing else. I got nothing else. But I do want to, I am going to work on this a little bit and just chat with you guys. Okay. New Black Series Vader coming out. Yeah. Chrome Mando. Oh. Hey, that Boba Fett helmet is sick. It is sick in a good way. In a very good way. So I'm gonna try to do a little bit of experimentation with my Ren helmet. So that don't look right. Greg, what'd you do? I think I marked the wrong line. I did. Do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? Yeah, let's do that. Maybe. So I figured, since this stuff helps me to relax, I just, hang out with you guys and mess with the helmet a little bit, see what we can come up with. Oh, I'm a big old idiot right there, boy. Ooh, man, this has definitely been a day. Wow, I just totally boogered that up. Like a big dog. Totally boogered that up. Good thing I'm painting it. All right. Wow, Greg. I'm telling you, when you have days that just totally just rack your brain, it makes it hard to do anything else. It truly does. And that's what I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling the pain of trying to decompress. Hurt my shoulder today. Had it iced up most of the day. But that's okay. As soon as I get this line drawn, I'll be able to look at the chats. because I've already boogered the line up once. What's up, Jay? G.I. Joe Snake Eyes? Yeah, you'll like that. Got Mace. What's up, Rocco? They're normal. They got a little taper to them. Just a little bit of a taper. All right, so there's 5. So if we did, right now I'm just trying to do some quick calculations. So there's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I need to do 3/4 of an inch. 3/4 of an inch. I think that will work out better. 3/4 of an inch. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3. I don't know. 1 inch might work out good. I talk to myself a lot when I do stuff like this. I'm thinking 1 inch. Let me check something. Let's do a test. Because I've already boogered up the lines. Hey, what's up, Matthias? Just hanging out with everybody. Having some fun. Kim told me I needed to come down here and relax a little bit. So that's what I'm doing. So we're going to do the width of this ruler. Might help. Is that straight? Yeah, that one's straight. Always use a straight edge when you can. Just saying. Oops. Captain Pops, what's up? Hey, Jeanette. All right, let's see what we can come up with here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut a piece of test foam. So that way I can sort of get a feel for what it looks like. Yep, I did not sharpen my blade. Did not do it. All right. Raise the roof. Right. So what I'm gonna try to do is cut out some of the little squares for the helmet here. And I'm thinking those are a little smidgen long or wide. So I'm thinking 3/4 of an inch. That's what I'm thinking. So, let's see how this works. Don't talk with your mouth full, Greg. Come on. I don't have a pattern for these square blocks that's on the helmet. So I'm having to wing it. I'm winging it. I'm guesstimating. I actually have a picture pulled up on my laptop. So I'm sort of cheating a little bit. Just a smidgen. All right, I think we're good there. That'll work. I'm just going, like I said, this is just a test piece here. Just something that I can work off of. Something that I can work off of. Because if I can get the dimensions correct, or the size, or where it looks good, then I may make this a lot easier. What's up, Bill? Bill had a birthday, in case y'all didn't know it. All right. What the hell? Yeah, I'm an idiot. See, I'm telling you guys, when your brain ain't working, I'm telling you, it gets you. It gets you when your old brain ain't working. All right, do over. Getting old. You ain't getting old, Bill. Old's a number. All right, so we're gonna go 2 inches. 2 inches. Okay, let's do this. 2 inches. All right. That is, then we're gonna go 3/4 of an inch. Look at us, we're doing math. We're doing math tonight. National, what's up? What the heck is that, Greg? Wow. 3/4 of an inch, Greg. See, I almost made another mistake. Wow, I'm telling you. Apologies, man. I'm all over the place. All right. Okie dokie. I can cut this one straight down. Like that. Then cut this one straight across. Like that. Finally. I try not to, boy, but I tell you what, it does. It gets me. It gets me. Oh, okay. This is the part that I'm not 100% sure on, but I figured we would just enjoy this moment with each other and chat, and you guys can watch me make mistakes and laugh at me. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5 and 5. There's 25 of these things. This is what's going to be the challenge. 25 of these little thingies here on this helmet. 25 of them. Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot. It's a lot of flipping cutting. Maybe I'll just sand. And then they decrease in size. Wow. Why did I pick this silly helmet to make? Y'all should have warned me. You should have warned me. All right, so we can do one there. All right, and then one there. So that's 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay. So it's almost like I need to do them, and they're weird because they actually are different. The ones on the ends are actually squares. Hmm. 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 Wow. So what I'm gonna have to do, all right, so hey, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Thank you for subscribing. So what I need to do, I think this is what's gonna be the easiest way to do it, is I need to create the actual pattern on cardboard or poster board. That would be what needs to be done. That would be, so what I'm gonna do is, I don't think I'm gonna get to it tonight because this is gonna take some thought. So I'm gonna take a piece of this poster board and we'll cut it. Yeah. 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 Heck yeah. Not just yeah, but heck yeah. So we take this to there. Booyah. Booyah. Take that to there. All right, all right. Get the old ruler out. Hey, that's 4 inches. Boom. I couldn't have done that any better if I'd have planned it. Boom. See, this is stuff that whenever I have those days, this is the stuff that helps me to get rid of it. You know, just use my hands. Use my hands. All right, so I need to get me a mannequin bust, like a half mannequin with a head. Make some foods. Foods is good. Okay, okay, okay. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. How many times can I say I? Don't like my, yeah, I'm with you on that one. I don't mind math. It's just, I probably shouldn't have done this part because I'm actually pretty much winging it. This whole helmet is literally just winging it. But now here's the beauty of foam. Like when you're cutting patterns, a couple of thumbtacks holds it in place like this. Then what I'm gonna do is come back here. I need to put one more right here in the middle. Right there. All right. There we go. Boom, draw a line. I've got the foam head. What I'd like to have is an actual half mannequin, like you just, you know, like from here up, because that'd be something I could actually put here on the table, like sit it right here on the table and actually work on it. I think it'd be cool. I've got, like I said, I've got my foam ones, and they work out great. But sometimes it's just nice to have something a little bit more substantial. If that makes sense. Bust, yes. All right, so let's get this bad boy cut out. This part it doesn't have to be like crazy perfect. Because what I'm gonna do with this is lay out all the squares. And then what I can do is use it to actually draw, once I cut out the holes, I'll be able to take the squares, put them on this, cut them out, because now we got a perfect fit on the face of the helmet. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is, how long is this thing? 10 inches, man. See, I'm all about making things even numbers. I'm just saying. So we'll do that. Come down here, get our center line. There's actually a really easy way to do a center line too. All right. Well, that blew. My pen's all jacked up. It's jacked up on Mountain Dew. I'm gonna do red. Red's a good color. So what's everybody been into today? How's everybody's day been? All right. There we go. Jerry, so some of them I've done templates. My heavy Mando came from Odin Makes. A person I follow on YouTube pretty religiously is, hang on one second, it is Much Props. He makes some really cool ones. I like Much Props. Much. MUCHPROPS. All right, so what I can do now, so I've got the center line. So now, technically, that little square there works great. Let's see how long that was. That was 1 inch. No, that was 2 inches. All right, so we can come over here. And I think if I get one, it'll work out. All right. I just don't know if my ink writing stick is going to cooperate with me. I'm a big fan of poster board. Poster board is like your best friend. Online game? Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see if this will work. Will it work? Will I succeed? There's that one. that one. And that one. Boom. Boom. Yeah, you're right, you're in. Just like duct tape. You can use it anywhere for anything. Bam. All right, so I've got my first one. Oh, what I was telling you earlier, so if you want to find the center line, an easy way to do it is just fold it in half. Dude, Iron Man 2020, what? I ain't even seen that one yet. My buddy Kent's got it, but I ain't seen it yet. I need to see it in person to know whether or not I want to get it. It looks cool though. It does look cool. It looked really good. It looked good. It looked really good. All right, so center line. Yeah, Jeff, I'm with you on that one. I'll probably never see it either. All right, so what I'm doing now is I'm gonna transfer this to here. And I'm hoping that if I can get one that's relatively perfect, which that one is not, I think I'll be able to build off of it. I think I will. Yeah. It's right there. So now what I'll need to do is determine, because they all slant, so that's the tricky part, is getting the slants right. So what I'm probably going to wind up doing is something like this. And the beauty of what I'm doing is the template isn't as crucial because you're going to be cutting the squares out. So I'm not too concerned with the lines yet. I just sort of want to get a feel for what it's going to look like. Oh man, I got something in my eye. Oh. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna smidge a little bit. Do that. Okay. I'm smidging. That right there is a 1/2 inch. So there's a 1/2 inch dot there. I'm gonna come up to that edge right there. Right there. And boom. All right, there's one. There's two. All right, we're getting there. I'm going through the process. Bear with me. My process is weird. But hopefully there'll be a good result in it. And that's the beauty of poster board too, is because if you make a mistake, you just get another piece of poster board. That's all you gotta do. Gold mine. What? Oh wow, Jeff, that's awesome. That's great. That is great. Congrats. All right, so now this is the fun part. We're gonna do a little bit of freehand cutting. Sometimes freehand cutting is actually easier than using a ruler. Just saying. All right, boom. All right, so now we got the top and bottom squares. Now here's the trick to see if I can do 5 more in between that line. That's the, because once I get this center one, they all go center perfect, or vertical or horizontal perfect. So I just need to work on this part of it. So we got 3, let's see, 3, let's look here. Let's look here. Okay, let's do this. I'll have to, let's see. Figs, thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, so we're at 3 1/8. So it's 1.5. Let's do that. All right, so right now what I'm doing is I'm experimenting, because this is, I'm just drawing another center line so I can get an idea of what I'm doing now. Oh, Mary, I saw you post that on Instagram. It looks good. I saw that figure. Here's my only problem with that figure. She should have her shield and sword, unless it's somewhere in the box. I just wish it had the shield and the sword. I was a little disappointed. Okay, so if we do, if that makes sense. So there's, I don't want that color. Nope, we're doing this in red. A case of, wow. I was watching Total Nostalgia, I think, bought a collection of G.I. Joes. I saw that on their Facebook. So that's, see, that'd be perfect. But there's a little bit of gap between it. Oh, yeah, forgot the gap. Now, if we go, okay, hang on. So there's 1, 2, 3. We're gonna do a gap right there. Do that gap. All right, 1, 2, 3. And do that. Let me draw this gap real quick. Because the gap, there's like a, in this helmet, there's actually a line, a gap line, and I almost forgot to account for it. So let's do this. Okay, yeah, that'll work. It's crooked, but that'll work. Okay. So after every one of those, there's a gap. I might have to make my overall pieces a little bit skinnier. Do an 1/8 inch. Which that's okay too. That's okay. You would think that most people, when they have like a hard day at work, they just like come home and veg in front of the TV. But, you know, like I said, believe it or not, this is actually really relaxing. and hanging out with you guys makes it even better. So if we did that gap, I don't think I'm gonna be able to use 3/4 of an inch blocks. I think I'm gonna have to be in a 5/8 inch block. I think that's what I'm about to be in. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Okay, so 5/8 inch blocks. Okay. Then we've got a 1/8 inch gap. This is what I do on my patterns too. As I'm trying to figure things out, I use them as like a note card. So now I know the process. So we can put this up for a little bit. And we can chat a little bit because I can't go no further. But I got my main pattern for the front. That's done. 5/8 of an inch. I think it worked fine. Yeah, 5/8 of an inch. 5/8 of an inch. Let's see what that looks like. See if I can cut one of them out real quick. No, I'm not gonna wing it. I got a pattern. I'm using my pattern. What I'm gonna do? Do not deviate from the plan, Craig. All right. Boom, boom, and boom. All right. Helmet, you're going over here. You're going over there for now. Weights, you're going back over here. So we can talk. That's good. All right. You have my undivided attention. Pew, pew. Pew, pew. Hey, you gotta sing. You gotta sing while you're doing stuff. You got to. You got to. I'm still not feeling this. I'm not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it. I've been looking at this paint for like 2 weeks now, and I'm just not feeling it. I'm trying my best to. But I don't know. I'm thinking I'm just gonna start over and paint it all black, and then just rub and buff it, and maybe do some. I don't know. I'm trying my best to. It sits here. I look at it every time I come down here, and nope, I'm just not feeling it. That is the fun of projects. I like it too, Ren. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Like I said, I'm just not, I know one thing I'm going to do with this is I'm actually going to use this as a template. I'm actually going to make a EVA foam version of this. No, I've never tried any of those weathering paints. I've heard about them. I haven't tried them yet. But that is one thing I am actually going to do with this is I'm actually going to use this as a template so I can actually create a pattern for EVA foam. The only problem is it's let me look here. It's not a problem per se. It's really not. But I think it's going to be 3 pieces of 10 millimeter thick. Yes. 10 millimeter. That'll make up the core. So yeah, so that's one thing I'm actually going to do is I'm gonna use this gun, this 3D model, and that's what a lot of people do. In case you didn't know it, they actually will 3D print something, and then they'll turn around and make patterns for it, or just. But I think what I'm going to do is actually make the pattern for this, which I've already made one. I've got it upstairs. But this will be a lot helpful, more helpful, because a lot of these pieces here are just accent pieces. So if I can use this to actually make the body, the frame, the rest of it be easy, and that way I can reproduce these in foam. So if you get something 3D printed like this, make you a pattern for it. But at least now I know it's going to be 3 pieces thick, the actual main chassis part of it. I'm just going to make the whole thing. I think what I'm going to do is just cut out 3 pieces that are the actual body, glue them up. Got the 10-inch MJ? Nice. It's good looking pop. I was seeing on the old interwebs the 10-inch Joker pop. It looks really good. Any of you picked that up yet? Taco Bell. Can we eat a Taco Bell? Can't beat Taco Bell. This Taco Tuesday. If you follow me on the Instagram, you'll see what I had for supper after the stream. I'm going to post it. But we had a meat, cheese, and fruit and cracker thing for Kim. Made that for me for supper tonight, and that's what I had for supper, and it was delicious. I actually like this pistol design. I actually like it. It's different, but for the Death Watch and Heavy Mandos, that's the thing right there. But it's definitely different. It's very different. So yeah, I can see where you're coming from. I have a problem right here, like the foam one that I've made upstairs. I actually put an upper sight on it, which because this is so flat right here. But I think what I'm wanting to do with my design is I'm probably going to just sort of hump it a little bit right here, so it's not as flat going through here, but more have a raised edge, then come back down. 10-inch Giant, man, nice. No, it's the Heath Ledger version. They're doing a bat. They got the Batman, they got the Joker, and then they got Bank Robber Joker. I was talking with Jetta and Kent the other night. He was in Target. He actually saw it at Target, and it looked really cool. 50% off. Wow. Ooh, Chris. That's good to know. That's good to know. It's really good to know. So I've been still messing around with my other helmet. I actually did a test fit on the visor the other day, and I may need. I'm gonna contact the folks down at Lone Wolf. I may need to take some material out right here for the visor, but she's getting close. She's getting real close. I'm still fine tuning some of the edges. I'm really taking my time with this bad boy. I am taking my time with it. I am not getting in any kind of big hurry at all, because and it's mainly because of the sanding right through here is why it's taking me so long. But hopefully it will be it'll be ready for some primer soon. I've been working on the actual top edge seam, got it pretty much cleaned up. Yeah, I love this helmet. I love this helmet. It's gonna be so cool. Once I get the pads in it, it's a little long. Get the pads in it, it'll look good. Yeah, Jerry, this is actually from Lone Wolf Customs. Great folks. They're on Facebook. Great bunch of folks. The helmets, like I said, this is number 60 of his castings. These are all resin cast. They do have some weight to them, but they're not crazy heavy. But you do have to, cut out the visors and stuff. You can pay them; they'll cut them out. But like I said, I'm really just taking my time with it. I don't want to rush this thing, but I'm hoping, I would love to get some primer on it soon. Honestly, I wouldn't mind trying to get some the primer coat on it, at least the first primer coat, by this weekend, because it's probably going to be, there's going to be a few coats of primer on it. There'll be a few. They will be a few. That's what it's all about, though. Because the beauty of doing something like this is the fact that you're creating it. This helmet here, no one else will have it, because it'll be my design, my paint. Everything will be what I've decided to do. So, to me, that's a really cool piece of this puzzle, is making something that no one else has. I need to get some stuff. It's called Tack Cloth. I used it a lot when I used to work for a carpentry shop many moons ago, and Tack Cloth is really good to get sanding dust off things, because you just rub it over it and it pulls it off really good. So if you're getting into anything like this where you're doing a lot of sanding, I highly recommend Tack Cloth. It's basically what it is. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's cloth and it's tacky. Hence, Tack Cloth. Because you can blow the dust off these things, and you can do a wet rag and all that other stuff. But when you're painting, this is the part, auto body, yeah. This is the part that you want to take your time with, not get in a big hurry, and make sure you do it right. I actually seriously considered taking this helmet and actually talking to an actual auto body painter. I got some buddies of mine that do it for a living. And I thought to myself, I'm like, well, that's cheating. That's cheating. Can't do that. I gotta paint it. That way when I mess it up, or if it gets messed up, I only got one person to blame. Me. So yeah, basically what I'm doing with this is just a light sanding. 320, just to get any kind of imperfections, things like that out of it, which there's not a lot at all. That's the thing I love about these, about Lone Wolf, is they really do a great job. The only thing they have is a seam line right here from the casting, and it comes off really easy. Sav, what's up? My Mando Pop. Which one? I've been looking for that heavy Mando car. I think my buddy Matthias is gonna hook me up with that one. I still like to find one though. Yeah, me and him's got to meet up. No, I didn't get the one from Amazon. Nope, I didn't. I know I've been seeing links to, and it's funny because now it's like people are selling for like stupid money. See, and that's the thing I'm having a problem with, like with all the Mandalorian figures, is there's just so many of them. And I mean, I've got one already, and I've been asking myself, do I really need all like 26 versions of the same figure? I could say that with a stormtrooper, because you can army build them, but you can't really army build a Mando, not unless you like repaint them. I found my new best spot for Hot Wheels is Dollar General store. That really blew my mind when I went in there and I saw that they had Star Wars cars. I was like, what? That's crazy. So if you're looking for Hot Wheels, check out your Dollar General stores, because they be getting them. They actually had a better stock than any other store I'd been in, especially on the Star Wars cars. What's up, Harold? We're just chatting and just having a good old time hanging out. Well, I do some sanding on this old helmet so I can get some primer on it. Because the primer coats I'm not too worried about, because like I said, there's probably going to be, I'll put the first primer coat on, and that's when I'll start the wet sanding process. And then we'll do another primer coat, sand some more, and get this bad boy to where she's, because what it is, like right here, you can feel there's like little small imperfections. You can see them when you start sanding. But we'll get the primer on it, sand those out, then primer it again. Primer it again. Some of that southern drawl coming out. And repeat until it looks good. Or till it looks, because what I need to do, I got to start experimenting with my latex weathering. I've got some liquid latex, and you can use it for chipping. And what you do is you spray your like primer coat, get it where it's your final primer coat, then you put a little of that latex on it. Then you spray your first top coat. Then once you peel the latex off, it makes really good chipping effects. Really good chipping effects. So I've never done it, but I've got an old foam helmet, and I'm gonna use it as sort of a test. Table saw, I've seen that, Jerry. The thing I like about the latex is from what I've seen, most people in cosplay, when they use it, they put it on like with a Q-tip. So you can be really pinpoint with it. And when you start doing the layers, that's when it's, I think that's where the Q-tip comes in really good. Hey, we're getting some sanding done tonight. I've also been looking at, I've been looking at 3D printers. I've mentioned it before. I don't think I'm going to go down that rabbit hole. I think I've pretty much talked myself out of it. As much as I'd like to have one, I think I would rather learn how to do casting than 3D printing, because I mean, with 3D printing, I mean, nowadays you just buy the file, put it in the printer, hit start, come back 4 days later and you got something made. It's nice, but I think it'd be fun to actually mold something, then cast it, mix up resins. I think that'd be fun. I don't know. And that's the thing I'm looking at right now. What would be the most fun? I follow several people and talk to several people about 3D printers because just out of the curiosity of it. And I was talking to a guy today. He was running his printer for he was on his 3rd day, and he had a power blip, and it just totally jacked up his 3 days worth of work. Gone. That would suck. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, to me, it's like, and 3D prints, I mean, like I said, this is 3D printed. If I was going to 3D print something, I wouldn't do these. I'd do accessories. To me, that would be the fun part. I wouldn't do helmets. I'd do weapons and, like things like that. So let's see if I can get this little seam down right here. And this is what I was talking about. There's these little seam lines right here. But they come off so easy. So easy. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. If I was going to get one, I would want to do little things. I'd want to do things that with accent pieces. I think that was what would be cool. I also might need to get some body filler, because sometimes to get that really just awesome slick shine or a slick smooth skin, I've seen a lot of folks, they'll take their helmets and they'll me too, Foxy, they'll sheen them, and that just really makes everything nice and even. So that seam line right there, it's gone now. It is gone. And I'm telling you right now, 3D printer, you'd still be sanding on that line. Still be sanding. Oh, and by the way, that's why I have an apron. Because this stuff gets everywhere. And when you got this thing sitting in your lap, yeah. I have not heard anything about Fanboy. Fill us in. There's Jeff. I know Atlanta Comic Con's back on for end of July, 1st of August. Lars, this doesn't really create a lot of dust. It does, but it doesn't like. And I've got a fan blowing over here, so I'm actually not getting any of it like in my face. Not actually blowing up on me at all. Not like wood does. Fanboy don't like what? Everybody likes you, Foxy. You're the Foxy. You're the Foxy for real. I actually had somebody ask me, this is so funny. They actually asked me, they're like, how in the world can you have this helmet and still not paint it? And what's taking you so long? Blah, blah, blah. And it's called patience. It's called patience is a virtue. That's why this thing right here has been sitting here for 2 weeks with this silly paint job on it. Canceled until next June. Wow. Well, like I said, Atlanta Comic Con's on, but I have not made my mind up yet if I'm going. I'm just, with everything that's going on, I just don't know yet. Oh. Look at her. Look. No dust. But here's the crazy thing. The dust stays on it. See, like right there? That's what I was saying with the tack cloth. I mean, you could use like I said, you could use a wet rag, but tack cloth would be the way to get that off. Ta-da! Yeah, I don't know, man. When it comes to these cons and everything, I mean, it's. I was actually telling Kim yesterday that I don't know about you guys, but it almost feels like this first 6 months of this year has almost been a wash. Which it's just weird, you know. I mean, we went 3 months, couldn't really get out and hunt, couldn't really do anything. So, yeah. Hopefully we can, I've pretty much chalked up 2020 as being sort of in the books. Hopefully 2021 we'll be able to get out and get some cons and get some other stuff and be able to meet up and have fun and not have to worry about, stuff and just, get back to enjoying toys and being envious of, oh man, you got that. Oh, I want that. Awkward. That's a good word. Yeah, Jerry, I'm with you on that. But here's the thing. I try to look at things in a way to where there's reasons for everything. We might not necessarily know what that reason is, but there's reasons for everything. What camera do you recommend? Just started YouTube. Well, Sav, what you're looking at me on right now is my iPhone 11. That is what I'm streaming on right now. So there's you a camera for YouTube. There you go. I mean, let me look here. Let me close some of these windows down here. I mean, there you go. That's literally the best choice to get started on something is use what you have. How do you overhead footage? Oh, like this? All right, let me show you something real quick. All right, I'm getting ready to move the camera. I got drones. I got 3 of them bad boys. All right, so we're gonna get up close and personal here. Hello. I'm gonna use, that was really a close up. I'm gonna use a mini. All right, move this out of the way. Let me, oh, can I, oh yeah, I can do this. Boom, boom. All right, here we go. Hey, what's up, everybody? Check out this Kylo Ren Mini right here. Isn't that awesome? Look at the detail. This thing is awesome. This is great. I mean, how cool is this? Right there. Boom. Overhead shot right there with your iPhone. That easy. So, I mean, the thing about it is like, don't overthink it. I mean, if when you sit there and think about, as you're all crooked, wow, that was bad. When you sit there and think about what you got, you make do with what you got. So yeah, right there. I mean, this is just a simple Joby tripod, little gorilla tripod. Stand up, flip the camera down, overhead, boom. There you go. That's all right, 2 flowers. We're done. But no, when it comes to gear, I mean, come on. I mean, you guys have heard me say this so many times, it ain't even funny. You don't need the best of the best. You don't need, you know, $26,000 worth of gear to do YouTube. I'll be honest with you, I love using my phone for YouTube. I do. So the way I look at it is, especially here lately, because you don't know how people react when you've got cameras and stuff. You've always got your phone, you know. Yeah, Jerry, I use my GoPro, but you've always got your phone with you everywhere. And like my setup right now, iPhone, that's what I'm streaming on. I'm chatting on my laptop. All wireless, boom, boom, boom. Oh, nice, Chris. Yeah, laptop camera. You can stream off your laptop camera. It's got a built-in laptop and built-in camera. It works great. Kent, I think, uses his laptop camera a lot. G7X, that's right. I got one of those bad boys, and Foxy is right. The G7X is a great camera. I prefer the G7X over the G7X2, and that's because of the screen. They both have screen, but the G7X2, its screen it like comes out, but the regular G7X, it just flips up. Seems to be a little bit more forgiving for clumsy people like me. Oh, I haven't looked at the Sony V1. Now, my personal favorite is my Canon M50. I love that camera because that camera actually has all the settings of a DSLR, plus it shoots 4K, 1080p. It's a good camera. But I always tell people, the way phones are nowadays, I mean, the iPhone 11, I mean, it shoots 4K, 60 frames a second. That is true, Foxy. That is very true. I forgot about that because you can actually manipulate it. So if you're doing, oh yeah, that's a good point. I forgot about that. I completely forgot about that. That's a good point. So I gotta start boiling bases off of figures. This was crazy. I was thinking about this the other day. I almost thought about getting a hot plate so I could bring it down here and like have a pot just so I could sit there and boil figures without having to do it in the kitchen. The Pixel 4, I do not know much about the Pixel 4, but I've heard a lot of good stuff about the camera. But I'm a Mac guy. I'm an iPhone guy. I can't help it. That's just me. But anyway, guys, I think we're going to call an end to the old stream. I want to head upstairs and hang out with Kim for a little bit. I really hope you guys enjoyed this stream. It was a little different. We did some stuff. We sanded and we created a pattern. You know, we did some stuff. But anyway, seriously though, thank you all for hanging out with me. If you haven't seen the toy photography video that I shot, head over and check that out. Share it. I think it's only got like 500 people watched it. But that was a really fun video I did. Short, simple, nothing crazy. How you can, just go out, pick a toy, and just, you don't have to think about dioramas. You don't have to think about massive locations. That was a really fun video to do. But yeah, definitely share it there or tell everybody about it. Get them over to watch it. Got another video dropping tomorrow, so definitely check that out. I'm gonna try to do an after work hunt this week. Not sure yet. I think I may be hitting up a Walmart that I haven't hit up in like a few weeks. So, but it's on the way from home. It's on the way home from work. Man, I can't even talk tonight. But but yeah, definitely check that out. If you haven't already seen it, go check that video out. Tomorrow's video is going to require user input. Just saying, user input. You guys get to make a choice on something for me to do. Just saying. So you got to watch the video and you got to leave me a comment, and whatever the majority decides will be on the next video. Well, not the next video, but it will be an upcoming video really quick after that one. Give everybody. I am giving y'all something. Me! But seriously though, make sure to check that video out tomorrow. We'll be going live again on Saturday. I still haven't had a chance to talk to Matthias yet to figure out if we can do something to meet up, because we do need to meet up to exchange some items. So maybe we can figure out something between now, I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, guys, hope y'all have a great rest of the evening. And always remember, toys refresh your soul. And I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.